Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with another FGO servant analysis video. Today I'm going to react to the newest servant, Constantine XI Rider. Okay, so we got to see him quite a while ago. We got a little sneak peek before in one of those FGO like live streams that we get, and we saw him and we knew who he was. But here we are officially. We got to see him. We got his skill kit, everything, like his Ascension art, all of that stuff. So I'm going to react to them and talk about them and see what his skills do, what his noble phantasms do, all that stuff. So yeah, that just like I usually do. So before we start, all the not all but the video that I'll be using in this reaction will be, the link will be in the description box. You can check them out if you click on it. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get started. First I'm going to react to the servant demonstration, then I'm going to see their Ascension arts, see what their skills are about, all that stuff. So yeah, let's start then. So Constantine XI Rider servant demonstration, here we go. Okay, all right, here's a all right, so okay, the noble phantasm. Whoa, what's the, this is his noble phantasm? Wow, wait, is he like a, oh, he's a tank. I was wondering. Okay, wait a minute, is there any subtitles here? No, sorry. Okay, okay, this is a, all right, so this is basically like those medieval wars, that type of a theme. Interesting. I like his character design. It's like wearing a suit and... Okay, this is the second Ascension, I'm guessing? Yep. Okay, he's a tank. I can see a target focus skill as well. So... Oops, there's ad coming. Okay. Okay, I really like, this is like a medieval war type of theme, and since he's a tank, we're seeing the wall and we can see him bloodied and everything, which shows that he's defending. And there you go, like, oh my god, it's too defensive and invincible. This is crazy. Yo, all right, that was a cool one. Oh! Okay, that's another cool one. Alright, wow. That was good, especially the chain. Alright, the third, oh my god, this is, whoa, this is such a, oh my god, the armor, that looks amazing. Wow. Alright, let's see. I'm sure there'll be... Oh! Wait, he can shoot beams. I guess that's a beam technically. So he could also be a saber, I guess. Alright. Okay, I love this one. This is so cool. Oh. Whoa! He tacking, okay. Oh. He even oh my god. Okay, I was not expecting that. He tries to defend himself when he gets attacked. Whoa! Okay, I can see. Yeah, his main theme is his army, and you know, and using, you know, his army, his horse, these, like, you know, this type of trebuchet, and basically that's his team, like the medieval war theme. He did okay. That's cool. All right. Oh, okay, that was a cool one. There you go. He shoots beams. Okay. You can see he's defending himself. I would love if okay. You know, if servants do that, that's kind of cool. All right. Look at them. Wow. Alright. Noble Phantasm, let's see it again. So I can see that his Noble Phantasm, not Noble Phantasm, his skills have 2 skills related to his NP. So okay, I'll check it out when I'm checking out the skills. Like, I guess he could be looped then, most probably, I don't know. Oh my god. I'm guessing this is something related to his lore, you know, the chain that comes out? Most probably. Alright, that's nice. Alright, he looks like a solid servant. Oh, is that his final Ascension art? Okay, now let's see the voice lines while summoning him. Okay. Wow, he looks so different from his first Ascension. He's like wearing a suit and everything, and then he. All right. Servant Rider. Constantinus XI. The last emperor, I think he said. The wish will come true. I'll give it my all so that your wish comes true. I cannot. I don't understand what he said there. Okay. Okay, he talks about his armor. If he wears it, he feels a lot capable. I think he said something like that. Okay. He's like, I'm going to, like, I can find something, see something if we move a little bit more further. keep me company.
そうだ。これこそが
I see. So this is the
ハギアソフィア大聖堂にて民と共に祈りを捧げた時の絢爛ではあるが、この鎧を血に染める覚悟をしなければならない。
oh, it's like I
私の準備はできている。
have to get ready, get prepared so that I'm
能力向上を
capable of
確認した。
staining this white this armor with blood, something like that he said. Okay, this is the final one.
マスター、そこにいたか。慌てるな。
Don't worry.
この道を切り開くために一度は屈した私が呼ばれたのだろう。君が不安があることはない。
Don't
ここに
worry,
は私がいる。
I am here.
さあ、行くぞ。君が生き残れば我が勝利だ。
Let's go. If you survive, it's our win. All right, that is it. Okay, now in his animations there were quite a few cool sections. The one that I really loved is the chain part, and as I said, I think it's probably something related to his lore. That part where he kind of uses like a huge chain comes up. I love the part where he just shoots beams through his sword. Rainbow beams, kind of, looks like. And who knows, maybe he can also be summoned as a saber. I think he can be summoned as a saber, can't he? Because he has a sword and he looks like a knight. And he's a rider, you know, like, and obviously, like, you know, I'm pretty sure most riders who are like, you know, kind of have sword play, most riders can be sabers as well, can't they? Because if you like, if you are riding on a horse, you're a rider, but if you get down from the horse and fight with your sword, you're a saber, isn't it? I think that's how it goes. So I feel like most knights, for example, Arthur Pendragon has a rider form. Yeah, who else? I'm not sure. I'm just thinking about it like this, you know, I might be wrong, but I feel like most riders can be sabers as well. Like most riders who are like, you know, like who are like the knightly type, you know? I'm not talking about like, for example, Da Vinci rider. That's a different type of rider, you know. But riders who have this kind of a knightly, you know, like has sword and everything, or like knights, they can be sabers as well, I feel like. So I guess he can also count as a saber. If maybe he can be summoned as a saber as well. This is just my guess. It wouldn't surprise me if he can be summoned as a saber. All right, the other animations which I really liked is oh, I love the fact that he actually uses, like, you know, kind of the animations. It's not only him soloing the enemies, he actually calls for backup, like, you know, like that one part where he kind of jumps up and attacks the enemy, but and another, like, you know, person from his army, I'm guessing, kind of joins him and kind of tag teams him. That was cool. And the other one where his army, like, you know, soldiers throw bombs. that was also really cool. His noble phantasm is good, I have to say. Like I got, like, you know, the vibe that it was giving out was obviously Mashu's noble phantasm vibe, you know, the whole Lord Camelot, where the wall kind of comes up. Here as well, a wall comes up and we can see him in front of the wall all bloodied, which probably shows that he, like, you know, he's protecting this place with his, like, you know, up until his last breath. And he's not fallen, he's you know, kind of kneeling, and he's just there protecting the place. And I guess that like, you know, that was like the whole thing. And he's definitely a tank, I think, most probably. And I have no idea about his actual lore. I will kind of try to find it out now after this, but I'm guessing it is something to do with survival, or, like, you know, kind of protecting some place up till the end. And that's why, like, you know, this whole type of a thing. Oh, another person who like, you know, whose noble phantasm kind of like, you know, resembles this is Lakshmi Bai, you know, like where, like, you know, his noble phantasm, her noble phantasm, where again Lakshmi Bai kind of also have that, like, you know, the whole castle thing that pops up. And the reason why she, like, you know, her noble phantasm does that is because according to like, in her lore, in the actual history, she was protecting a place, and that's why here as well I'm guessing it's something like that. I'll check out his lore, after this. Right, what else was there? Oh, that part was also kind of nice, where he that some arrows kind of go and attack the enemy. And yeah, these were really cool animations, and he's like that type of a character, like I've seen like Fate has this type of a what can I say, like a kind of a division between their characters, where one type of character is basically goofy type, where they do weird stuff, weird and flashy stuff. For example, like who can I take? John D. Archer, uses dolphins to attack you. That's kind of like a flashy, goofy type of thing. And there are servants who are really serious and who have this type of very cool type of a thing, where nothing flashy happens, but it's really cool looking. He falls on that in that department. He doesn't have that much weird stuff happening, but the things that he does is really cool looking, and it's just amazing. So yeah, in that way, it's really good. It's not flashy. I wouldn't call his animations flashy, but it's good. It's nice to see this type of a thing. And yeah, that was it. Okay, now that was my reaction to the servant demonstration. Okay, first of all, one thing I need to check out, what's his voice actor? His voice actor is, just a sec, what's his name? Voice actor Shinichiro Kamio. Okay, Shinichiro Kamio. Okay. Oh, I don't see many animes. Is this a new? I think this is a new voice actor. Yeah, not much animes have done. Oh, the one which I can recognize is he did Katai Makoto from Komi Can't Communicate. All right. Okay, yeah, I can hear it. Okay, another person that he did was from Blue Period, Koiga Kubo. Okay, I don't remember this guy. I've watched Blue Period. Who is this guy? I don't remember him. Oh, I can't remember. It's probably like a side character or something, most probably. I don't remember. And Promised Neverland, Sonju. Okay, yeah. Wait, Grand Carnival Dooms. Okay, all right. Okay. Doomsid. I think that's how his name is pronounced. Yeah, and these were the main the popular animes voice acting that he has done. Okay, now I'm going to check out his Ascension arts first, then oh no, before that let me check out who he actually, his actual story. Let me go to the Type Moon wiki. Is it still here? Okay, the Type Moon wiki, here we go. Identity, full name Constantine XI Viragosus Palaiologos, the last Byzantine emperor. He was slain in battle by the Ottoman Turks, led by Mehmet II during the fall of Constantinople, marking the end of Byzantine Empire. There you go. So yeah, so basically he was like a defender or a protector. He tried to protect his kingdom up until his last breath. That's like why his noble phantasm is like this. Okay, there you go. All right, now I'm going to check out his Ascension arts. All right, the first one is this one. Okay, this one we've seen. This was sneak peek, kind of a sneak peek was given, and this was the second Ascension art was given. This was not given, I think. Yeah, I think the second one was given. But yeah, he's like wearing a suit. He likes, you know what he looks like? He looks like one of those modern swordsmen, wearing a suit and having like a weapon, like a sword in his hand, and who would, it seems like he was going to challenge you to a duel or something. Swordsmanship duel, something like that. And yeah, obviously he's very cool looking. He has that nice black hair. Is that an earring? I think so. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, that's an earring, red earring with a black suit, white shirt underneath, the black tie, and a red. I don't know what those are called, under which you're wearing underneath the suit. Red gloves. Okay, and a red sheath in which his sword is there. Obviously, black pant and brown shoes, I think. All right, he looks really good there. Oh my god, he has like this red and black color scheme going on, and yeah, he looks amazing. The next one is where he is wearing his armor. This one is, we can see his armor, a red and black armor with some engravings. This is like a half cape, I can see. I don't know what you call them. It's like a half cape. It's only up until this part, I think. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. And I can see his sword is like, in his uh waist, attached to it. There you go. This one was shown in the sneak peek, I remember, I think. Yeah. All right, the third ascension art is really beautiful. Okay, now I think this is like an armor that he probably wore in the final battle or something, maybe. I'm not sure, but it looks like one. And it's not pure white. It has like a white and a red scheme. Now, one thing I noticed when I was watching his animations, what is that thing on top of his head? It looks like a halo. Like the little, like, diamond. I don't know. I thought it was a crown, but it looks like a halo. So I'm not sure what that is, but okay, I can see his hair is quite a bit longer. Oh boy, this art is very cool. Wow, his sword looks amazing. I'm pretty sure this sword has a name, which I don't know. Let me know, like, if this sword actually has a name, because it looks really cool. I'm pretty sure this sword has a name. It's like jewel. There's like 3 jewels: a green, red, and a green jewel. And yeah, the armor is so good, and he has the full cape. Okay, what else? And then there's this, like, in the background there's this smoky type of a effect going on. This is my favorite art. This one, this is so cool. I'm pretty sure everyone likes this one more than the. I'm not sure, but I think so. I think majority will like this, like, this ascension art, because this is so cool looking. Just especially the color theme. I love the white and red color theme with, like, little bits of green and yellow on it. All right, and the final ascension art. This is so good. It looks like it looks like a manga sketching, you could say, manga, or like a portrait someone drew. And that's what makes it so amazing. We can see his horse, and he's riding on his horse with his sword, just pointing at you, and his hair is, like, kind of flowing, and behind there are all the army. And wow, okay, yeah, the art style, the way they drew this one, the final ascension art, is very cool. I like it. All right, so yeah, that was the ascension arts. Okay, let's now talk about his skills. Now, I am like, reading the skills from a different site. Not a site, but I'm actually reading it from Reddit. No, not Reddit, sorry, from a different site. Yeah, because FGO wiki, it has still not been updated, so, like, the skills are not written there. I usually use the FGO fandom wiki, so since it's not there, I'm using a different site to read the skills, so there might be some differences here and there. All right, so first one is called, where is it? Skills, Hagia Sophia, or I think that Hagia, is that Hagia or Hagia? I'm not sure. Sophia Prayer C. Okay. Apply a 30 to 50% NP gain buff to self. Okay, I saw that. 50% chance to apply a 300%, not 50%, sorry, 500% chance to apply a 300% taunt to self one turn, gain 10 to 20 crit stars. Okay, so this is basically 50% insta NP charge. No, NP gain buff. Oh, sorry, not. Okay, this is a problem. That's usually why I actually try to, like, read it from the fandom wiki. I kind of get confused in all the. Okay, let me see if there's a better one. Okay, how you increase NP gen? Okay, NP gen, not NP. Okay, it's NP gen, so it's going to increase your NP that thing, like, which increases the rate of generation of NP. It doesn't instant charges your NP. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so all right, so 30 to 50% NP gain buff. Okay, 500% chance to apply 200% taunt to oneself and gain 10 to 20 crit stars. So okay, so what this is going to do is it's going to taunt your enemy. Your enemy is going to go and attack you, and since you have like a 30 to 50% NP gain buff, I'm guessing it's 50% at level 10, your NP is going to get charged a lot quicker. That's what this is going to do. Even though you're going to get a little bit of damage, but still. So there you go. It basically aggroes the enemy and increases your NP gain. The second one is called Empire of the Setting Sun EX. Apply a 10 to 20% attack buff to party. Okay, 3 turns. Apply a 10 to 20% buster buff to the party. Okay, 3 turns. Apply a 20 to 30% crit damage buff to all Roman allies. Oh, all Roman allies. Okay. So, alright. So this is an offensive skill. We can see this. And if you have Roman characters in your team, it's going to kind of benefit them a little bit more, and you're going to get like a 20% buster buff and a 20% attack buff. So yeah, all if your party is composed of characters who have more buster cards, it's going to help you out. So yeah, I can see. I'm guessing he's like one of. Okay, let me check out the third skill, then I'll understand. The third skill is called End Privilege. Charge your own NP gauge by 20 to 30%. There you go. This is going to charge the NP gauge. All right. Apply a 20 to 30% crit damage buff to self, 3 turns. Apply a 5 to 10 star regen buff to self. Apply a trigger on death buff to self, 3 turns. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, trigger on death. What it's going to do is charge NP gauge of last other party member except self by 20 to 30%. Apply a 20 to 30% crit damage buff to last other party member except self. Apply a 5 to 10% star regen buff to last other party member except self. Okay, so if he dies, what it's going to do is going to charge the gauge of the last party member. I'm guessing the previous one or something. Like, wait a minute. And because backmost ally. Oh, backmost. So, oh, the person who is at the back, I'm guessing, like in the third position. Is that what it does? So wait, so that means what's going to happen if he is the backmost character? He's going to die. Is his if he dies, is his buff going to be just wasted if he's the lastmost character? Because if he dies, there's no one left there. Or does it take into consideration the second character, because technically that character is going to become the last one if he dies? Is that how it goes? I'm not completely sure about this, but either of it, I'm guessing either his buff will be wasted if he's the final character, or the one who's in front of him, that will be the backmost character, if he dies, that person will get either of it. But if that's why I'm pretty sure that's why everyone will put him at the front. so that the backmost character gets the you know what do you call them, gets the benefits. Now it's interesting to see here is that he himself has, like, you know, his first skill. Now the first one, yeah, it taunts the enemy. So basically the enemy is going to attack like, you know, him. His second skill is going to affect the party, where it gives a good offensive boost to the party, attack buff, buster buff, you know. And the third one, if you die, is going to help the lastmost character. So I'm pretty sure from here onwards, you know, like on all those battles where there's like all the time one of the characters, or like the first two characters or something happens to the first few characters and they die, you know, maybe like a battle where the enemy insta charges its NP and it's a single target NP user and attacks, you know. So if you have him, you can use these you know, buffs, and it'll taunt you know, the enemy towards him. The enemy is going to insta charge the NP, attack him, he'll die, and it's going to give those extra benefits to the lastmost character, and your lastmost character will be the main DPS. And then obviously someone else is going to take Constantine's place. That character, if he or she is also a good, like, you know, support character, he can buff, like, you know, the lastmost DPS, and you can change another character to bring in, you know, using your mystic code to bring in another character who can give more support to the final character, the main DPS, and your main DPS will be insane. No, that character will get an insane offense boost, and you can just one-shot any enemy after that. Something like that. Like, I don't know if I was able to properly explain, but I think this is one way you can do it, because him dying actually gives benefit to the like, you know, the lastmost character. So you can use that, you know, to do a lot of things, I guess. So I don't know. This is just how I am thinking. Like, you can use him most probably. And all right, let's see what his noble phantasm is. His noble phantasm is called Theodosius Constantinos. I swear by my precious wall. Buster support NP. Okay, apply a 30 to 50 buster buff to self. Okay, 3 turns. Scales with NP. Apply invincible to self, 1 time 1 turn. Apply a 100 to 200% defense buff to the party. Okay, 1 turn. Okay, scales with OC. Apply a 5000 damage cut buff to Roman allies. Wow, this is a very tanky noble phantasm. Like 100 to 200% defense buff. Also giving invincible to self and 5000 damage cut buff, even though that's only for Roman allies. So okay, interesting. So all right, so yeah, basically he acts as a tank, and I guess kind of like Marshu's NP in a way, even though Marshu's NP doesn't give her an invincible. That's an extra bonus that you get. And like, you know, the buster buff, that also doesn't, but Marshu's NP doesn't give that. So all right, so that's how it is. So yeah, he's I don't know, I feel like he's like a weird mishmash of different skills. Like he has some offensive skills and some offensive you know, like things. At the same time, he's also like a tank, and then he has also the third skill where like, you know, if he dies, you know, the other people, like, you know, the other ones get benefited, even though his NP gives him like an invincible, like, you know, thing. So kind of a weird one, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know how you can use him properly. I just said one way, but that's, you know, like, that's if you are actually prepared to sacrifice him, you know, that's how you can do it. But normally as a support character, I'm not sure how you can use him. I guess he can just help you tank. That's just it, you know. His like, you know, taunt skill and his noble phantasm, yeah, that can help you tank. I guess you can use the first skill, which like taunts the enemy, and then use noble phantasm, like, you know, his noble phantasm, so that the enemy gets taunted and attacks him. You know, he gets that nice little NP. Oh yeah, you can use him like that, I guess. Okay, so basically what you do, I guess, you can use the first skill. That first skill will give him where is it? Okay, where did it go? The first skill is going to give him a good 50% NP gain buff. It's going to taunt the whole thing to him, and he's going to gain 10 to 20 crit stars. So when your enemy, and then use his noble phantasm. His noble phantasm will give him an invincible. So he's taunted, the invincible is on him, and the enemy will attack him. He's invincible, his health will not go down, and at the same time, since he gets like a 50% NP gain buff, he can easily gain NP again, which I guess you can use another NP after that if it charges, if it helps you to charge. And if there's a little bit amount, like a little NP gauge that you're still missing by the end of the turn, you can use the third skill, which will charge his NP gauge by 30%. So I guess if you use him properly, you can unleash 2 noble phantasm back to back. I think you can do that if you properly use him. If we put a few proper CEs on him and timely use his skills, you can do that, I think. So yeah, I guess you can use him like that. That taunt and that invincible is going to help out, but you need to time it properly. First you need to use the first skill, then use the noble phantasms for it to work. The enemy is going to attack you, and since you're he's taunted, but he's going to have invincible on, which won't deal any damage to him. So I don't know, this is just how I think it could go. All right, anyways, so yeah, that was it. That was Constantine 11. So let me know what your guys' opinion is on this character, and if I was able to properly judge how he could work. But yeah, my opinion, yeah, I guess he is a good character as a tank. He could be used, but I'm not so sure about how you can properly use him. I don't know, I'm still not sure. I'm pretty sure the people the people who play this game will be able to figure it out pretty easily, but I'm not sure how, other than a tank, I don't know how you can use him. So a tank and a support character. But anyways, yeah, that's Constantine 11. Now if I'm going to summon him or not, I probably won't be able to, because I don't know, I'm kind of waiting for the upcoming characters. It'll all depend on what characters are going to come after him. It's all going to depend on that, because there are a few servants which are still left, and I have to take into account this whole year when it's going to come 2 years later in NA. This whole year, what servants are going to come in this year in JP. The characters that I would love to summon is, obviously the first one is Bazette. I would also kind of like to get Koyanskaya of Darkness. I'm not so sure about her, but if I have enough SQs, I'll probably try to get her as well. Bazette, Koyanskaya, who else are the servants that I would really like? Oh, Hephaestion. I guess Hephaestion is a 4-star, and you can easily get her using the ticket that everyone's going to get. What characters were in this? I don't think. Yeah, Bazette and Hephaestion. Oh, and what's her name? What was her name? Daikokten? Yeah, Daikokten. But Daikokten and Hephaestion are 4-stars, so I'll probably be easily able to get. Who knows? We'll have to think about it. As I said, all the characters that are going to come this year, that is in 2022 JP, it'll all depend on which characters are there. So yeah, we'll have to think about it. So for now, I have no plans on trying to get him, but it'll all depend on all the other characters, who else is going to come. And yeah, that's what I'll be waiting for. Anyways, that was it. That was my reaction to Constantine 11. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and anything if you want to correct me on something, if I misjudged something or mistook something, let me know in the comment section. And anything else you want to tell about this character, you can let me know. And yeah, so that was it. Thanks for watching, guys, and best of luck for everyone who is going to try to summon in his banner. So yeah, see you guys in the next FGO video that I make. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.